Good evening. Welcome to Chix Cigars in the Silver Screen here from Hollywood in Southern California. It's a beautiful day, so we're outside on the patio. We're having some cocktails, a signature cocktail of mine, and a other crazy ones. So, and smoke some cigars. So, I have two guests, as you can see. Talk about that when I come back. So, yeah. So as usual, let's get it started.
You.
Sorry, okay, he usually makes me do.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's check that.
I can hear you. I had to remove myself, but I'm not sure if I did, so don't say anything. Come on, why isn't this going? I had to dance to that music. Okay, so here we are. Let's get our show started. We got fun stuff to do and lots to drink, so we're going to move through it quickly. So, of course, my guests are the Notorious. I wasn't going to say infamous, but I think Notorious is better. The Notorious Mike G.
Lovable Mike G.
In the house. Dimples and all. And my friend Amy, who is also a brand new cigar smoker.
Hello.
I think, did I kind of coerce you in the beginning, but then you've embraced it.
Yes.
And she's been learning a lot and smoking new things. And so it's really nice. Yeah. Learning a lot. Okay, so let's light up. Let's get our cigarettes. God, I don't even know why I said that. I've never smoked cigarettes. Anyway, we'll get our cigars lighted and then I'll make drinks. So, and you guys can say what you're smoking.
All right.
So I am going to try for the first time, and Paula thinks that it might be too much for me, but here I go, jumping into the big end. Asylum 13 Oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
And I just learned from Mike that a box press is normally or usually or preferably punched. Paula doesn't agree. She thinks there should be a cutter for
straight
a box
cut. I
press.
just straight cut everything, but that's just, that's comes down to personal.
Hey, if the tip
On
of the
smoking.
cigar is flat, it's perfect for a nice round punch.
I say it's
And it
time
looks
for
good.
Chix and Sticks to invent a square box cutter. Patent it and call it the Chix and Sticks box cut.
Well, now you told
Box
everyone.
cutter.
Now you just told everyone.
Yeah.
No, they'll beat me to it.
You told
I
on
don't
yourself.
have the money. I just have the ideas.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
I didn't bring a stick, so
Oh, I got some.
I thought
for you.
sticks were provided on the show.
Oh, I have a Mike G.
I got a bunch.
So sorry. I
I got a bunch
I know. I
here.
was like,
I got a Black Market. I've
let's
got.
see.
Have you ever had this?
No, it's a letter. There's a letter G on it though.
Yeah, it's a Lancero though.
A
Who likes
G2.
Lanceros? Here's a Monte Cristo
Okay.
and a Macanudo Inspirado.
Macanudo Inspirado. What do you guys think? What should I be smoking?
Oh yeah, let me
A
go to
Macanudo?
comments. See if somebody says
A
we got
Monte
a
Cristo 2000
Kyle said hello. Hello.
Kyle.
Black Market.
What do you think?
Or- This one, it has a letter G on it.
You know, since I drinks we're making and you don't, I go with the Black Market.
Oh.
What do the comments say?
That's a lead-in.
Nobody's commenting, so
Well, then we're going with the
I'm
market.
overriding it. Okay, Black Market.
And Miss Party P.
Black
Yes.
Market cigars.
What
Black
are you
Market.
smoking?
Okay.
Just like I like my women. Black Market.
Oh, nice. I'm not
Nothing
saying
like
it.
a sex trafficking.
I'm not saying anything. God,
You
really.
women are horrible.
After that rap.
Hashtag me too. I'm telling you. Like, that show doesn't go by without having to consider it. Okay, so I'm going to smoke, since we're having cocktails,
Yes.
so it's kind of a party.
Yeah.
Party P. I'm going for a party cigar, so I pulled out an Asylum 13 Ogre. The
All
Ogre
right.
has this delicate little paper on it. And
Asylum 13. That's what they say in the hood.
the only thing that's kind of a drawback on these, this barber pole, is anytime you have a candela wrapper, that it's candela leaves are super brittle. They're very, very fragile. And as you can see, this is already kind of, in fact, it was coming apart here, and I slid the band over it, coming apart a little bit here at the foot, but they're just really fragile. But I really like them because I like candela.
Did
And
you want to repair it with Perfect Repair?
Really?
Brought to you by the creators
Yes.
of Perfect Draw. Available on Amazon. And hit them with a reference. Mike G sent you.
Really, they're gonna know you?
No, but.
Okay, you do it for me because it's right down there where, see, when I cut,
Yeah.
oh,
Let me fix this for you. Give it about 3 to 4 minutes to dry.
it's a Maduro wrapper and then a Candela wrapper. And this is a really nice cigar. I smoked it a couple times.
The polish.
Yeah,
I could
fingernail
become
polish,
a-
cigar polish.
Pro.
It's on it too.
Oh.
Anyway, I really like them because I like candela leaves. So the candela gives the cigar a little bit of a sweetness. It's kind of like, I don't know, everybody who's the Ogre says kind of different things. I think it starts out, it's always full bodied through the whole cigar. It's peppery, it's full flavor for sure. But as far as strength, it kind of starts out medium and it gets a little bit stronger. Usually with candela, if you smoke a cigar that's all candela leaves, it will smoke hot, which means that it will, as you smoke it, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. This one kind of doesn't, and I don't know if it's just because it's half and half with the Maduro, but I don't know. But it kind of stays nice, so I like it. It's but it's a party cigar. It's not for, it's got some stuff going on, so that's why I picked it.
And that's Perfect Repair, made by
Thank
people
you.
from Perfect Draw, available on Amazon.
Am I going to
and
get
other retail
cancer in
outlets.
10 years and
No, this
have
is
to file a
this is
lawsuit?
You said wait.
it's a cigar glue sealer and repair. So the same stuff that they use to roll the cigars. It's organic.
Oh,
It is non-toxic. You can
You can lick it. Oh.
not going to hurt you, and it's flavorless. But you should probably let it dry instead of licking it. There's no sugar in it.
I wanted to see if it tasted.
No,
It doesn't.
no. It's odorless, tasteless. It's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect
Okay.
Repair, available on
All right,
Amazon.
so now I can't smoke, so you guys have to get lit up. Okay,
I don't have any.
so
I need your.
first drink. I want to start with the first
Yeah.
drink. Oh, let's say hi to some people. The Teflon Don is on.
Hi.
You can't go wrong with that name, right? Mike G, that's fiercer than yours.
Teflon Don.
Yeah.
Oh, Don Gotti? All right.
Okay, and Kyle said you should have gone with the Macanudo, but
See, Carl, where were you? I sent you. See?
and Cigar Adventure.
You blew it!
Cigar Adventure said smoke the black, just like I said, Black Market.
Don't worry, this is a two-stick show.
Cigar Adventure thinks
Yeah.
that this stuff you put on here is just somebody's spit. They
They
just got women in the back room with a little bottle,
Yeah.
like,
Some Cuban guy
Spitting
just
in it.
drooling in it at
Yeah.
the factory.
yeah,
Not true.
they can find out their DNA. We'll have
It
DNA
looks
on
really
our
good.
cigar. Okay, so I'm going to start our first drink. So our first drink is a classic, absolutely a classic and a good drink to drink with cigars. But it's kind of my signature drink because I do it a little bit different. So let me get my glasses here. Okay, so I like to smoke the glasses. So everybody knows that, oh, it's an old fashioned. I didn't say that. It's an old fashioned. And everybody knows that it's really nice to have a smoky old fashioned because an old fashioned kind of has a smoky flavor. And if you're smoking with a cigar, it's nice to have it smoking. Everybody does the smoky thing in a different way. This is how I do it. My brother made me this really great little
smoking paddle. Smoking, spanking.
Smoking, spanking.
I keep it in the kitchen. I do keep it in the kitchen. The Teflon Don has a whole bunch of Italian flags under his name, so we need to be sure and realize that he's Italian. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to light this baby on fire. It's so bright out here, it's hard to tell. I think it's starting to smoke. I'm just going to get it. Just going to let it sit there for a few minutes. And the smoke coats the inside of the glass. So we'll do that. I'll start the oranges. I didn't bring an orange out.
Go get it.
Yeah, I kind of need one. I do kind of need one. So we'll do an ice cube. I'll make this one for Mike.
Looks
you get the
delicious.
First one. You get the first one.
Oh, I got the fancy giant ice cubes.
We need to wait a minute.
Did you put smoke in there?
It's smoking. It looks like the smoke has kind of died down. You could really see it at first.
Let's do double smoke.
You want double smoke?
Yeah.
Double smoke, yeah.
Double smoking. Yeah.
This thing is really hard to do with the long nails. I could probably use my cigar torch. I hope everybody can see okay. It's so sunny today. The sun is shining on my bright white garage and making that glow in the back. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay, smoky, smoky, smoky. It's on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't pick it up.
No.
Not over that. Okay, Mike, I have to tell you.
Can I light mine now?
Not a good draw.
Not a good draw on the cigar.
Okay.
I'm like Paula. I don't like to work so hard.
Telling you.
Has nothing to do with the cut if there's a bad draw.
What do I need to do? Blow?
No.
It can have. It can have. Yes, that's called purging. You can blow. You can blow. If that's one thing you can do. If you have a really tight draw, you can purge your cigar. So if you're having a really tight draw, one thing you can do is go down the cigar and just kind of, if you feel some hard spots, just kind of see if you can massage that
hard
out.
Spots.
I know this is just going to be a totally sexual conversation. Look at it that way. I can't help it. And then, okay. And then you take your cigar.
Let me V-cut it and let's
wait. Let her purge it.
Let me try it.
I want you to purge it.
I did.
And then you blow really hard.
I
You
did.
did that? Okay. Now try it.
Tastes like ash.
Is it better? Okay. Well, darn. Where's the lighter? Okay, and then your glass is going to be ready. But I'm going to get this.
Yeah, that's
baby.
Fix it. Fix it, Mike. Fix it. Ooh, there's a sunbeam right in my eyeball.
Uh-oh.
Look.
That's right here.
This is kind of like a party. It's not so much a show this week. It's kind of like we're just partying and you guys get to watch.
We're hanging out on the back patio.
But, we are talking about information.
It's up here.
Yeah. We did it.
So you're going to go opposite of it?
Oh.
When you draw, try squeezing it a little bit without breaking the...
Oh, see, it ripped right off.
Better? Yeah.
The glue didn't work.
We got to let it dry first.
Oh, my God, how long? I want to smoke.
Like 5 minutes. It's not Gorilla Perfect repair.
That's a little bit hard to smoke. It's big.
It's big.
It's only a 70. I smoked an 80 before, and
She smoked an 80 before.
An ice cube, Mama. Mamacita.
mm-hmm.
So what's the first drink
Okay,
called?
that's super
It's an
good.
old fashioned,
It's an ash.
but you're making it with smoke and what else?
I'm smoking it. Smoking the glass. A lot of people smoke an old fashioned. I need to set this somewhere where I don't catch my sleep fire. That's
You
fine.
want a cigar stand?
Yeah, you got a Mike G one? Here you go. Okay, so I'm going to take your smoky glass. I'm going to take this orange. I have a little knife here, I think.
Paula makes great fashions. Great old fashioned.
I used to make them all the time, and I kind of perfected it the way I like it. But
They were kind of our drink of 2019, and then
yeah,
2020 came, and
every we went
It was
to,
just straight
Yeah.
shots.
every
Yeah.
bar we went to on a regular basis, Jesus was the bartender.
we went to
Jesus.
Hey,
Hey,
Zeus.
Zeus, but I'm like, Jesus is my bartender.
yeah,
It's awesome.
at least 2 different places.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to rim his glass here a little bit.
Mm.
I like to do that. Kind of squeeze the orange, get a little bit of juice going. Gonna rim it. Throw it in the bottom.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Okay. So then we're gonna do my stuffs down here. Orange bitters. Little orange bitters in the bottom. Very important. Okay, and then some people like to, I'm going to use Woodford Reserve for you. Good? Some people
That's
like to
delicious.
use, what do you call that sugar water that, because I hate that stuff.
What's that?
Oh, where you boil the sugar. It's just a sugar water to sweeten a drink, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like it. So when I want to put a little sweetness into my drink, especially like an old fashioned, I use Saint Germain, which is a liquor made from elderberry. And what's cool about this, like I would wear this as perfume. Smell it. It smells like the elderflower.
Oh yeah,
Isn't it beautiful?
yeah.
You'd wear
If I
this-
wore
you'd
it
wear
as
this
perfume, I would.
Mm.
Probably attract
Nice,
them
huh?
in.
Or winos, either way.
It's sticky.
It's sticky.
So put a little bit of that in there for you. And I'm going to give you,
say anything.
look at, I have all these really vintage stir sticks, like
Ooh.
from Las Vegas. This is from the Desert Inn Hotel Las Vegas. So I'll give you a stick.
Sisters and Smoke says, Mike, are you on the floor? I'm on a regular chair.
That's because you're so tall.
Yeah.
He was out of the picture. So
Otherwise, I stood on the pool and I was above, so. Yeah.
also, old fashioned traditionally has a
Try your old fashioned.
really
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
an old fashioned traditionally has a cherry in it.
Where's my cherry? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you want a cherry?
No, I'm good.
My signature one does not include the cherry. I'm not excited about maraschino cherries.
Mmm.
It's good.
This is
huh?
really good.
I know. She makes it great. Old fashioned.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I'm gonna make me one really quick.
I'm jealous. Yeah.
Well,
Of all of the drinks you had to make, it had to be an old fashioned.
I know, right? I need a new thing. This does not work with nails. Look at that cigar smoking in the sunlight. So beautiful. Now I had to turn it off. If it rolls away, I'm gonna be mad. So when I do put if somebody wants a cherry for sure in their old fashioned, I always put a couple drops of cherry juice in it as well. I just think it adds a little bit more cherry flavor, and it's pretty nice. And I get those really dark cherries, you know, the really black ones, not the maraschino, but
The good ones.
oh look, now it's on fire.
There you go.
There we go.
That's a good smoker.
Oh gosh, can you see that in the sun? I don't think they can. It's all really bright. I can just see it's totally full of smoke. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about while I'm doing this, while I'm making this drink. Let's talk about what are we doing. We just booked hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Actually, I booked them. We were looking at rooms, and then I found a room that looked like Versace designed it. Doesn't
Looks like
it?
the set of Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And so we're going for that, man.
Then we found out that in the hotel, what's that show? Oh, the Magic Mike show is.
Oh
is
yeah,
at the hotel.
It's in our hotel.
It's in our hotel.
So if Amy and I disappear, well, you know where we are.
Don't worry, you'll see me on stage.
Yeah, he's Magic Mike. We'll be down there. We'll be like, wait a minute. When did this happen? When did this happen? Okay.
Cigar Adventure says he's going to be waiting for his drink right now.
Oh, good. You can read comments.
And
Awesome.
then Martin Avila is drinking coffee. This is what's up to everybody.
Hey, Martin. I've never commented on a live YouTube show.
Yeah.
Mic check. That's great. Well, welcome to the comments. I love comments. I always wish there were more comments. I wish people commented more.
This is nice. I can keep an eye on it. So if people are going to comment, I can read them.
Good, because you
As opposed to ignoring you guys in the past.
Yeah.
Plus, you can keep an eye on it while I make drinks.
Yep.
We're a big ass cube. Oh my God. I don't think.
I told her
it's an ice cube after my own heart.
And some medium ones.
I don't think it'll fit in the lap. Well, it will, but no drink will fit in here.
Fit.
I can't even cram it in.
Oh my God. Great. So this is going to be running, guys. You know, you can't make me blush.
Like it's impossible?
Absolutely.
Or we're not supposed to?
Oh, no, it's impossible.
Oh.
Now, I worked my way through college. It's a challenge. Okay. I worked my way through college and
as a dancer?
No, even worse than that. At a blue collar bar.
And let me tell you.
Where it was just beer on tap. So truckers.
Yes.
I know this bar.
And I was a young college student. And the guys there just would do every dirty Murphy's in Corvallis. Shout out to Murphy's in Corvallis, still there. Yeah, it's a biker bar.
Corvallis, Oregon, still the scum of the earth capital.
It's true. There's still
I didn't dare to go in there when I was of age. You don't.
There was a couple times.
Too rough.
There was a couple times working there when the motorcycle gang showed up.
Yeah.
And I always
gypsy jokers.
I always tell this funny story about how I was working with a guy. He was also in college, right? And we just hear this noise like thunder, you know, like, and it's just like getting louder and louder and louder, and up pulls, you know, about 50 motorcycles, and I park out front. And this guy I'm working with just starts getting so nervous. He's just like, oh my God, why do they have to be here today? You know, all this stuff. And I'm just like, it's going to be okay, you know? And so these guys get off their motorcycles, they got their chicks, you know, that ride on the back, and it's just absolutely from a movie, totally stereotypical. And they come in the bar and they're playing pool, and we're just serving the people at the bar, and they got pitchers of beer. Okay, so anyway, this one guy who happens to be the biggest of them all, he just keeps stabbing the green felt when he's playing pool with his stick. He just keeps, when he goes to shoot it, he just like runs it. Absolutely. And the guy next to me, he's like, oh my God, like he can't be doing that. We have to say something to him. And I was like, go ahead. And he was like, I'm not going to do it. So I was just like, all right. So I go up, just walking up to him, excuse me, just like that. And I said, I'd really appreciate it if you watch the green on that pool table, because otherwise next time you come back, we might not have pool tables anymore. And it's like, okay, little lady, I'll take that for you, and I'll make sure I'm gentle as can be. And that's all, he
He was a gentleman.
absolutely.
So you can't book by its cover.
No,
No.
sir, you cannot.
I think if you treat people
I
with
learned
respect,
that a long time ago. Yeah.
and it might have helped that I pulled my shirt down like that before I went up.
That always helps.
Boobies.
I mean, maybe if the guy went, it wouldn't have been the
Yeah.
same. But
Yeah, if it was his old lady, probably wouldn't have worked.
yeah.
He might have had to.
Oh, the old lady was
Throw
eyeballing
blows.
me, like, "What you doing talking to my man?" But look at that! It's like California sunshine right
Yes,
there in a
it
glass.
is.
Oh, damn!
I know.
Oh, that's good.
Martin says it's actually worse in Portland.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the
But you know
biker
what?
bars.
Oregon, the whole state's filled with
Yes,
Yeah.
dirtbags. So
Yeah.
we've all lived. All of
Yeah.
us have lived in.
Yeah.
Are from Oregon,
Yeah.
and we've all lived in
where are you
close
from
but different
originally?
places.
Where'd you live? In Oregon.
I grew up in Eugene,
Grew up in Eugene.
and then 30
Gross.
and then 30 years in Portland. Yeah.
Gross.
I went to
gross.
Catholic school in Eugene, and then
That's what I said.
I grew up in the valley, so Albany, Corvallis, and I went to high school in Philomath, Oregon. Eek.
we played you guys.
Gross.
We played you guys in football and
Hillbillies.
stuff.
I was with some hillbillies.
When I grew up in Kaiser, Oregon.
Yeah.
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 In the middle of the valley.
Yeah.
Super gross.
Super gross. Yeah.
You grew
in the
up.
middle of nothing.
You grew up in Kaiser, but where else did you live?
That's it. Kaiser.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Salem? When you go back, you go
Kaiser
to
is
Salem.
saying we
Salem.
broke off from Salem
Yeah,
because
it is.
Oh.
Salem thought they were too hoity-toity.
Yeah.
So we're like, nah.
It's like you.
we're Kaiser now.
Yeah.
And they don't like us. I remember Salem cut us off. I remember going to the library one year, and Salem Public Library had beautiful books and this whole thing. And we went next year, and they said, "Oh no, you're Kaiser, so you have to pay $100 or something bucks." So we had to leave because we didn't have no library. So that's Salem for you.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
But that's why every year we have the Kaiser Day Parade just to rub their nose in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take that, Salem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I grew up during the hippie era in Eugene, and Eugene is the hippie capital of Oregon, much like Santa Cruz would be for California.
But isn't Eugene still currently in the hippie era?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Eugene
It's funny because when I grew up there, I was like, I'm not going to wear those Birkenstocks. I'm not going to wear that crap.
Shout out to Birkenstock.
I totally get.
They saved my life.
I totally get the makeup and the high heels and dressing really nice. But as you can see, I still have this bohemian kind of thing going on all the time.
You don't wear that patchouli oil or whatever the stuff that
Patchouli oil?
smells like
Oh.
mold. Yeah. No, you don't wear that, or you did.
Oh no, I never wore it.
Smells like weed and
Go to the Oregon
wet
Country
weed.
Fair, the
It smells
Saturday
like
market.
bread mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wet
how I can
weed.
tell you, like, I can't smell the weed. 'cause it
And
just smells
and
mold.
the
Yeah.
thing is too, there's always this contingent of BO. The
Yes.
BO always comes with the patchouli. So maybe if there'd only been patchouli, I would like it, but it's always a BO and patchouli.
Yeah,
Like
it heightens it.
you go to the Oregon Country Fair and these sweaty naked people
Yeah.
walking around that smell like BO and patchouli. So
Yeah.
patchouli's done
It's
for
like
me.
a nice pairing. They go
Yeah.
together.
They
No,
put
not
patchouli.
really. They're
And
like
I'm a
the-
big perfume person. I love perfume, and they put patchouli in a lot of perfumes.
Yeah, they do.
And it'll be like an underlying note, and I smell it, and I'm like, "That's got patchouli in it." I don't care if it's
Yeah.
Gross.
Versace. I'm not wearing it.
Gross.
Gross. Okay, I'm gonna make the next drink.
Probably our Oregon, because Albany is close to Eugene. It's like right in the
Mhm.
middle on I-5. There's Eugene, Albany, Salem.
Farmland
So,
and
like,
cows.
Yeah, sheep, hay.
I have to say though, I went to Oregon State. It's ag school,
Yeah.
agriculture, and pharmaceuticals.
Did you ever go to Ag Fest
No,
and get to milk the cows?
no, but you know what I
I
did
milked cows.
in the spring?
I've
Apartment I lived at was really close to
Oh, look
the sheep barns, and so in the spring you could go down to the fields and see the little the lambs running around. And you're going to be an experiment next week, but you're cute this week.
Yeah. Awfully delicious.
Yeah, right.
I've pulled sheep.
I
and-
loved
and-
it.
and
Oh my
baby
God,
calves
they're so cute.
when they're being born.
Yeah, so that was fun to go.
It's gross.
It was cute to go to the
Did you have to pull them out?
fields. No, I don't have
You have
anything.
to pull them out.
I don't have anything to do with it. I just
Oh,
live
you
near
just
the
saw
fields.
Oh no,
and they let everybody know, it's lamb season or whatever. Come down and, you can see the lambs.
Oh, I had friends
Yeah.
that had that.
No, I don't have any part with that.
Our people agree with us. Brian hates that stuff.
Hey, patchouli.
Yeah, patchouli though. Brian also says at least we got In-N-Out in Oregon now.
Yeah. They
Oh,
did
simple
just
syrup.
A couple years ago. Oh, there.
Sugar
you go, yeah.
Adventure. Simple syrup. Yeah. So,
What's that sugar water called?
I mean, that seriously, instead of sugar water, Saint Germain, just buy it, have it in your bar. It's a beautiful floral sweet that you can just add a few drops to, a shot in your glass, whatever it is you're making, but it's more flavorful than just sugar waters, I think. So somebody, Facebook user. Oh, so I have to remind everybody too. If you're watching live on Facebook and you comment, it just says Facebook user. I think there's a place at the bottom of the page where you say that you allow YouTube to use your name. If you can't find that, just put your name in front of it so you know who you are. But Facebook user, who's yet to be named, wants to know what everybody's smoking. I'm smoking the Asylum 13 Ger. It's a 7x70.
I'm smoking the Asylum 13 Oblongata.
I'm smoking Black Market.
You know what that's called? The medulla oblongata. Do you know what that is?
It didn't say medulla on it. It just said
Because they separated them now.
Oblongata.
It used to be, and I could be wrong, but this is my observation. It used to always say medulla oblongata on the box press. So they have a traditional cigar that's not a box press. And what I'm seeing now in the stores is it says medulla on the round one and oblongata on the box press.
Oh.
It's almost like they split up the name. But do you know what the medulla oblongata is?
Isn't it something in your
It's
brain?
a part of your brain.
Yeah.
It's back here.
It's like the part of your brain that ends. Isn't it like the main?
It's the sex part of your brain.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Are you? You're
I
not.
thought it operates of fight or flight.
Why do you think I'm smoking a 7x7?
Yeah. Tell us. But I think it has something to do with like
Science.
It's the.
I'm trying to bring sex into it for you.
I think your medulla oblongata is like your sensory or your.
See, I told you I had to do with sex.
Well, if
brain of your
Waterboy
brain.
has taught me
it's
anything,
the brain of your brain.
if
Like
Waterboy has taught me anything,
Oh,
it
tell
is
me.
it is the brain of your brain.
Yeah,
Your
that's what
fight
I
or
think.
fight.
Who's
Yeah.
Waterboy?
It's the part
It's
of
a
the brain that
Adam
tells your body to
Sandler movie.
breathe and get your heart beating. The basic core,
Yeah,
according to Adam Sandler in the movie Waterboy.
Well, this is putting out some smoke.
yeah. I like this one. You thought I would be too wimpy
You
for
do
it,
like
but
it?
I like
No,
it.
I didn't necessarily say that. I said, I said, if you can smoke that one, you're really coming into your own. So these, usually a larger gauge cigar like this will smoke really uneven, but look, it's not horrible.
No.
And it's hard to twist this and smoke, like, how they say it.
No, I do not know how they say.
They say keep it moving.
Like,
I do not know any of this. First time I'm
Keep it-
hearing this.
Keep it moving.
it's too big to swivel. A smaller cigar you can swivel.
It's
Okay.
too big to swivel.
I like where my lines are being repeated. I already said that. Okay.
But the V cut is much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so
My favorite
next
cut.
drink.
Mm.
The next
I was
drink,
afraid it was going to be all.
speaking of the
Sorry.
medulla oblongata, our next drink has to do with the brain.
Oh, what?
And
Whoa.
I've never made it before. I'm going to make it as Mike instructs me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You'll be making a brain tumor.
A brain tumor. Okay, so you're going to put my skills to the test here.
So you're going to fill it with one part.
Peach schnapps first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you want to explain to people why you would put the peach schnapps in first?
Because this is a shot that you give your chicks to get them loaded and in the mood. Nothing goes down easy than peach schnapps.
No, Okay, what I meant was,
Oh.
why are we putting it in the glass first? So if they want to try and make this at home, it's the heaviest liquor. And this is a drink that's going to be, well, you'll see, we want it to be separated.
Layered.
Yes.
So this is the heaviest of them all. The schnapps, really sugary.
Super sugary, super sweet. Okay.
So.
And you're going to want to put the Baileys. I would put more schnapps.
More schnapps?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the majority of the drink, right? A big peach.
Yeah.
I know that.
Dropper.
I know that story. Had a big peach my whole life. Okay.
She said big peach.
I was gonna say something,
I know.
but it's so inappropriate.
A big peach.
Yeah.
You know that song?
Show.
You know that song? If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back.
Yeah.
back. The back. Okay, so next thing is Irish cream.
Very slow over the back of a spoon.
Paparazzi, Mike.
Oh, spoon. Reach a spoon, Mama.
Yeah. Okay, so we want this to float on top. So the trick, whenever you're separating liquors,
You're very slow.
aren't you going to say liquor?
Oh, that's too easy. No.
Too juvenile.
Oh, that's childish.
Silly.
But blushing.
No, that's just childish.
Oh, she made him bleach.
Bleach.
Bleach?
And I feel like not drinking. What the heck?
Okay. Here we go.
Nice and slow. Yeah. You want to give it a nice thick coat on top. Not too much, a little slower.
It's kind of squirting instead of
perfect. There you go.
It's spooging.
It's squirting.
Oh, that's nice. Look at how separated that is. You want to hold that up to the camera carefully.
You can slide it to the edge here.
Kind of sticky. Look at that stickiness.
I was struggling over here. All right,
Okay.
Here's the fun part.
Here's the
You get
fun
the
part.
grenadine.
So maybe we should hold it right in front of the camera, and I'm just going to drizzle this in.
One, like a drop of it.
Oh, you need
Okay, so
A
pick
little
that
dropper.
out.
spoon. Put a little bit in the spoon and then drop it in from the spoon.
I can do that.
Yeah. One with it there, and then one will hold up in front of the camera.
Make sure I do the first one. Ew, there's this.
Because it should look like a brain tumor.
Okay.
Say it out loud. That's the
Jizz.
word she uses for every.
Yeah, like
Yes.
when something's a mess or I spill
It's
something, I
jizz.
call it jizz. And Amy just says that that's not.
Not what jizz is.
Wow.
Well, is that true? Okay, in
Look
the
at all this jizz on the kitchen counter.
yeah,
What she says.
that's what I
Not so
say.
much.
That's what she says.
No,
No, so much.
Not about
Not so
anything.
much.
She says that about anything.
I
That's
want to hear in the
messy.
comments who knows what the actual meaning of that is, and if it only has one. I just think it means a mess. Okay. Oh, you wanted me to do it in the spoon.
I am actually going to look it up right now
Try a crack
in the
pipe.
Urban
Oh, here it is.
Dictionary.
Knock my head on that. Okay,
You knocked
here I
your
go
head on.
on that shade.
Okay?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Pretty red.
Just
Okay.
a drop.
But
Oh. It's
Oh,
you want to go a little slower, but it's
look at how cool. And it's a heart shape on the top. And lip. Now it's turning into lips. See?
that's what she said.
Yeah.
Those lips.
Yeah. Now what you want to do is do a drop.
Just a.
It
Look at
works
how
good.
cool that is.
Because you want it to go down as one big drop, and it bleeds the
There,
Bailey's Irish cream down
it's
with
finally starting to.
it. Yeah.
Well, it's on my side.
Oh, twist it. Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that cool?
Let's see if we can.
Ew.
There we go.
Okay, go.
It's like a giant brain tumor, blood clot.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to do this one. So just,
And just drop the whole thing in there at once.
Quick.
this whole much?
Yeah. Yeah, and it should follow little strands.
Oh, that is neat. Look at what that
Yeah.
one's doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what were those little sea creatures that you put in a.
That's what they were
Sea
called.
monkeys.
Sea monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good, Mike. It's really clear. Yeah, that's cool. And then we shoot it. Like you drink it all.
Yep.
Look at yours is turning into looks like a bomb.
Yeah, Hiroshima.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right, you ready to shoot it, ladies?
I'm not doing.
It's you and me.
I'm alcohol free for a year.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have to drink it in some weird way, do I?
No, you just slam it. Come on, fella. Salute.
Salute.
Oh,
Good, right?
Yeah. Like peaches and cream.
oh.
Kind of tastes like peaches and cream.
Penny dropper.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Here I go. No.
It's working.
It's working really fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was good.
What's the definition of jizz?
Oh my God. Nobody's commenting. We asked, does anybody know what the exact definition of jizz is? And I'm
Brian says that we should try a
Semen
crack pipe.
ejaculation.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Barry said another word for sperm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semen
Really?
ejaculation.
So your sperm, your count.
Yeah.
So I've been embarrassing myself my whole
For
life.
years. Yeah. Calling everything jizz.
Yeah, like there's jizz on the
everything
seat. Wipe
messy
that
jizz.
before you sit down.
Everything. There's some.
Well, Barry just joined us.
I crack up laughing every time, and she's like, "What are you laughing about?" If you know, I don't know how to
I
tell
just
you.
didn't believe you because I've used it for so
Oh.
much. I don't even know where I heard the word or
Oh,
taught it to me.
you didn't believe me, like I would tell you a lie.
Okay. Wow, there's just like a glow here. It looks like I have a big white Santa beard. You should see it. It's like,
Chix with beef.
God, it's weird. If I stand back here, I'm okay, but up here, yeah, it's like this big. It's literally, I have a beard. Oh my God, you guys, you should see this. Seriously, it's
Does it
like
look it?
a big white
Mhm.
beard.
Yeah.
Does it look like that on yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. You
Look like a
do.
gnome.
You look like you have a big beard.
Okay, so that's weird.
Oh, my
Where to
phone's
stand.
about to die. We don't have a charger out here, do we?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well.
You need an iPhone charger? or-
Yeah.
Oh, that I don't have.
I don't either. Sorry, Charlie.
It's all good. We'll use it till we die out.
Okay, between the beard and the smoke, it's just obliterating me. It's like I'm not even here. Okay, so the next drink I'm going to make is really weird, so I'm just going to get started on it because
Okay.
it's kind of a process. It's a classic drink. It's a really old-fashioned drink called the Ramus Fizz.
Sounds delicious.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Probably started in the 20s and, by some guy that had Ramos was his last name. So he starts the drink. But it's always been kind of it's hit and miss whether you can get a bar to make it or not because it takes raw egg white. And so then remember when there was that whole scare about eggs and raw eggs like in Caesar salad and everything, that they just stopped making it. And so it's really hard to get people to make it.
How do you
But
put a raw egg in a Caesar salad?
oh, it's in the dressing.
Oh,
Caesar dressing has
Oh,
traditional
gotcha.
Caesar dressing with the anchovy has a raw egg in
gotcha.
it. So, God, that, they just can't even see me. It's weird. I don't know where it's coming from. Through there. Anyway, I'll stand over here. Yeah. So anyway, it's my favorite drink. It's like I had it when I was young, probably first turned 21. And for whatever reason, I found myself at this bar with my dad. And he was like, we were sitting at the bar. And it was this really elegant, kind of old-fashioned bar. And he was like, I'm going to have a Ramus Fizz. And I was like, okay, I'll try that. So I had it. So it's kind of sentimental to me too.
Oh.
So yeah. So I'm
just
going
saw your
to,
dad.
and I just saw my dad. Yeah. Okay. So it's shaken, obviously. Oh, but we don't want ice yet. This is kind of a trick with this drink. Okay. So it takes gin. I didn't get gin. Darn it. I'll be right back. You guys talk.
Yeah, talk so much
We're going to
yourselves.
talk.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I was going to ask you, what does the words on your t-shirt say?
On my t-shirt?
Veni, Vidi.
Vini Vidi Fumavi.
What does that mean?
So it's a play on Julius Caesar's thing, Vini Vidi Vici, which is I came, I saw, I conquered.
Mm-hmm.
This is I came, I saw, I smoked.
Oh.
Basically, when I die, people ask me, what did I do here on Earth?
Oh.
I came, I saw, and I smoked.
Nice.
So, what does your letters on your shirt say?
Oh.
I like what they spell out.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh, you're pink.
I'm going to use
Gin?
pink gin. So I'm going to alter this slightly and call it a pink, a
The pinky?
or I mean a rose gin fizz.
Okay.
And I'll explain why. So we don't want to put any ice in there yet. I'll explain that later, but so we're going to put the gin in there. I'll make enough for 2. Normally you pour over a
Still
shot.
on your computer.
I know. Normally you pour over a shot, but I don't want to risk getting the computer wet. Okay. So it calls for simple syrup. So 3/4 of an ounce, I can guess that. So I'm going to do for 2 drinks. And then the next ingredient is heavy cream. Just like 1/2 ounce in each glass. So we'll do. Okay. 1/2 ounce. Okay. And then we're going to put in lemon juice. 1/2 ounce of lemon juice.
Want that curdle to melt?
By the time I'm done, you won't know.
Interesting.
Okie dokie.
It's going to be foamy.
Okay.
So you won't know. And 1/2 ounce of lime juice. God, that sun is terrible. I didn't realize it was going to be here.
I know.
It's hot too.
Yeah.
Okay, lime juice. Now we're going to put in 3 dashes of, normally it calls for orange flower water, but I'm going to use a rose water. Wow, that sun is bad.
So that's why
I
you're
just have
calling
to
it a
move.
rose.
That's why I have to move over here, I guess. Or way over here. Nope. Got to be over here. Okay. So we just want dashes of this.
Okay.
This rose water is really delicious. If you just are going to drink gin on the rocks, like gin with a little mint, like a sprig of mint, or even gin with a sprig of basil, and you just put a couple drops of this rose water in, it's really nice. It's a really nice floral thing. No, it's coming through way up there
high.
Over the shutters.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay. They don't
It's
care.
getting better.
They can hear me. Okay, so I've got everything I want in there. The egg white, which I've already separated. There's 2 egg whites because I'm making 2 drinks here. So put the egg white in there. Okay, we're good. I need my top, which I left at the last place I bartended. So we're making do. So what you want to do, so you're going to shake this, and the egg white is what's going to make the drink foamy. You want to shake it for about 10 seconds before you put the ice in it. Because what you're really doing is once the ice gets in there, you're shaking it, but it's harder to blend.
Oh.
So I put so many ingredients in, it's kind of nice to just shake it a little bit first, get it blended, and then we'll do it. So traditionally, the Ramus Fizz was shaken for 15 minutes.
Oh.
And it came out like meringue pie or something. So anyway, that became shortened. Like now, if you go in a bar and order it, they're going to shake it for 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless they're traditionalists and they do a whole show, but I get my glasses ready. Those are kind of big glasses, but you see what it's doing. Oh. Okay, so how's the cigars going?
Good.
What do you guys think of them?
Mine is great.
It's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
Have you ever had a black market before?
No, I've seen them around, but never smoked one. Never bought one.
I like 'em.
I'm tending to agree with you about a box press. I like the shape.
I told you it's pleasant in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant in the mouth.
And I've never smoked a V-cut, and I don't like this. The straight cut, I tend to always get stuff in my mouth. I'm always spitting out little pieces, and it irritates me. And there's not as much with the V-cut as the straight cut. But I get a better
the computer's in the way of the shake. I'm sorry.
They want to see the boobies bounce.
I don't know what's on camera. I can't tell you for
What's
sure.
on camera?
There's a delay. There she is.
Oh,
There you go.
there. Perfect.
Sitting on Mike's lap. Oh, it's getting
Oh,
foamy.
it is. I can see that.
Yeah. It's
Martin
not-
says
oh.
heavy cream.
Yeah. We've reached foam.
Okay, so here we go.
Jizzed.
Oh, I need my little thing because we don't want the ice to fall out.
Heavy
Not very
cream.
foamy.
That looks
God,
good
it
though.
sounded like it was foamy.
Well, there's the foam in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait.
Look at all that
Don't worry about
jizz.
your computer.
Mm.
That looks good. Now drink it.
Okay, wait. Now you put just a little. You're just going to do a little float of soda. Maybe that'll make it fuzz a little. No. I think it's because I don't have my proper shaker. Okay, now try
You
it.
were shaking it okay.
I like the shaking part.
Me too.
Cheers
Salud.
to the Ramus Fizz.
Cheers.
This is good.
Really
I like
light.
I like it.
I think it could use more lemon.
Mmm.
It's really light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and almost floral. So that would be really good with a cigar like, what would that be good? Oh, look, it is getting fizzier.
You know you want to try to
Mm.
taste.
I know, but
Does that count as drinking?
God, that's really
Even a
good.
I'm a year of no alcohol.
But how do you?
I know, it's very sad for me.
How do you?
I must drink
gargle
alone.
with Listerine if you can't have alcohol.
Doesn't gargle with Listerine.
Cough
Shake it
medicine?
again.
Rubbing alcohol?
Well, I use that in
Oh my gosh.
my job. I use that at my job every day, but
Cigar Adventure wants it shaken again. Just hit rewind, honey.
no,
I'm gonna try to make a GIF image of that. Her just shaking.
Oh, that'd be good. Okay, so you guys have got to be. So you said you kind of liked yours. What's the profile? Spicy,
Tastes
medium.
like cedar. No,
Oh.
no, I'm just kidding. Because that's humidors with cedar. That's a cigar joke.
There are a lot of cigars that have cedar notes.
Yeah, well, that's the worst thing you could tell a cigar maker. What does it taste like? Cedar.
The box you shipped it to me in.
Yeah.
This is so mild. I can't believe it. I mean,
know,
for a
that's
large
mine
gauge
is too.
cigar,
I can't
it's
tell you
amazing.
what it's not strong.
I'm so roasting hot. I'm going
Mine's
to take
really
off my.
not strong.
Don't say something either.
Clothes are coming out.
It's not a panty dropper. It's a shirt taker upper.
Yeah.
What time is
Summertime,
it?
tops down. Oh, no.
Okay, it can live there. That's all right. This one's really nice. It stayed. It's amazing. It's really cool. Like you would think by now it'd be starting to heat up, and it's really nice and cool.
I like the asylums. They're,
And it's
Yeah.
burning pretty
it's
good.
good because you got the perfect mixture. You have the candela leaf, which is slightly earthy with a little bit of sweetness to it.
Yeah,
And
like
it
a
goes
sweet
really
grass.
well with the Maduro,
Mm-hmm.
with the dark undertones.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
I don't even know what to say this is like because it's not. I mean, there's a tiny bit of pepper at the end, but it's not like some of the other.
Do you feel like you're getting coffee? A little bit of coffee in it?
Maybe.
And it's been a while since I smoked that. Maybe leather, I want to say.
Yes.
Leather?
Yes.
So, and
Because
leather.
it's so mild, it's not a flavor that I would think about.
Yeah.
But when you say
and
it,
leather
then
to me has kind of a creaminess to it versus
it's like a softness.
cedar.
Yeah.
Cedar or something like that, that it's a little more of a bite. Leather to me it's a little bit more cream, like it's just a little bit creamy. I mean, it's not cream.
No.
Because cream can be a note, but it's softer. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Isn't that a nice cigar?
I love it.
And the
so
box
far.
press.
Yeah. It's not like usually by this part of a cigar, I'm kind of struggling because it's harsh, you know, like, and it's really peppery, but this one doesn't feel that way at all. I like it.
We better tell Robert to not be watching the show while he's driving.
You know, I'm driving and watching this at the same time.
Look at this guy. He
Okay.
sends a picture while he's driving.
For shame.
Last week he watched it in an operating room.
I hope you're in.
He was watching my show in an
heavy
operating
traffic.
room. I was like, I would not want to be the person in there, like, especially because. Ow! I don't think it was last time. It was the time before, and it was like we were cracking jokes and all this stuff. You know, it'd be like,
Sorry, got your toe.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
You know how when you go into surgery and you're like, what kind of music are you going to play? I always ask. And they would be like, we're not. We're going to watch a YouTube show.
A YouTube show? What?
I know.
You're like, another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah.
What are the worst songs you can play in an operating room? Stairway to Heaven, Another One Bites the Dust.
Yep. I'm trying to think. The last time I had a surgery, there was a song when I came in. I was like, is this what we're listening to? And he was like, yeah. And the song came on. It was something like that. Like Stairway to Heaven or something. I was like, this is not the song to be played in the
I don't want this
operating room.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Okay.
No,
So you got a lot of drinks going there, dude.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's the best cigar show ever. Free sticks, free drinks, free shakes. I'm all good. All good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
good.
One night at the View, I think I had 4 old fashions, and I had to call for a ride.
Yeah, I remember that. The person who came to pick you up wasn't happy about it.
Too many. 4 is too many.
4? Are you sure? I think you do 5.
I'm telling
with
you.
a little food in you.
That particular Jesus made a beautiful drink. I mean,
yes,
it was like
that Jesus,
yeah.
You turn the water into old.
Yes, you drink his old fashioned. And literally, you're like,
he smoked the orange rind. He would burn.
Cheers
it.
to my people and all the Jesus.
Look at Martin. He's like, Mike is even better in person. Oh, that's not even the half of it. Believe me.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, Brian, and Brian's on here. Brian, my hermit
we got good
wife.
people watching us today.
Yay! Don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Another one,
Yeah, that would be bad.
What's another? Another One Bites Dust.
Oh, look at Dan says thanks for posting the link. See, Paula, that's what you need to start doing, posting the link so people can click to come here. Next episode we will.
I don't know technology very well.
We're still a little new here, but we're
new, but it's going to get
Baby
better and
steps.
better. Just stick
Baby
with
steps.
me. Yes, it's going to
And
get better
next
and better.
week we're gonna have burlesque dancing.
Oh, we are.
Okay,
She is.
maybe.
It wasn't a no.
I can fire spin.
What's that?
No, you can't. I bet you can't fire spin in a bikini. That's absurd. Bet you can't.
He knows me. Just challenge me, and then I'm gonna be like,
what's a fire spin?
Well, there are things on a long string, and when you practice, they're just a little bean bag on a string, and you do all these things with them. But
You're kidding.
when you get really good, then you light them on fire, and so then you're spinning fire like that
In a
around
bikini.
your- It's very cool. It's very, very sexy and very cool.
Well, you better
And high
not
heels.
have your- You better. I hope you.
I think maybe you shouldn't say it if you're hesitating. Oh, Brian said he wants you to do burlesque.
Burlesque.
Yeah.
That you're only
That's
going to
the
see
Magic
me do
Mike
burlesque
show.
on Mike G's only fan page. For
Oh.
like $10.99 a month, you can see me smoke cigars in my boxers.
And
send me a DM for a
$14.95
link request.
for $14.95, you can watch me smoke cigars in his boxers.
And for $20.95, you can watch me watch her watching me in my boxers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, those drinks are flowing. The cigars holding together.
This is not a bad stick. I like the black market. I would go as far as to say I
Don't
would
drink-
smoke it again.
Don't smoke the Lancero again.
This one is not bad. Not bad. I like it because it's a little bit more flavorful.
I kind of think they make a box press too.
Yeah, I like the size.
You do?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. It has a good draw, which I'm always fearful of Lanceros or skinnier sticks because you never know how they're going to roll them. And that's my biggest pet peeve is the clogged draw. I get angry and I go Hulk on it and I smash it and throw it away. So, but yeah, it's good.
Good choice.
That's why with Mike G Super Connecticut's, you'll never get a clogged stick or you get a free stick back.
Oh.
That's true. None of us are drinking the Mike G Super Connecticut.
You
No,
mean
because we're supposed to
smoking?
smoke them.
Didn't I say smoke?
Drink.
I
have a
panty dropper sticking in.
I have a Mike G. Mike G is my nut.
Might be.
It worked.
Might be. You know, we're making tacos later.
Yeah. My favorite type of tacos.
Oh boy.
No.
You know, when you drink, your show goes south,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I love this. It's really sour, but
Mm,
creamy and floral.
that sounds weird.
This cigar is too heavy for that.
I don't think I would.
If
like
if
that.
I if I was going to be drinking that, it sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that.
Oh.
I don't have no desire to even taste it.
Really?
To what? The fizz? I think it need. Did you use whole cream or just milk?
Shut up.
What'd you put in there?
I forgot to tell her to get cream, so you just used.
It needed
milk.
cream. I think that's the only thing.
I think it would have.
If you had
shook
real
more.
cream and
A little
orange
sweeter.
soda,
It would have.
It was orange soda.
No,
No.
it was orange seltzer.
it's like the hint of soda. It's like a orange truck filled with fruit crashed, and like a mile away, a soda
No.
truck crashed. That's how it tastes.
No,
as
then the
flavor.
orange would take over, and you don't want the orange to take over.
We want the orange with the cream with the lemon. I think
and the lemon and the lime.
I think that would delicious.
All right, I'll make you another one.
Delicioso.
I'll get some cream, and I'll make you another one.
Yeah.
I'll go out back and start churning cream. Oh no!
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
You know, it's one thing when you make a joke; it's another thing when you totally set yourself up for it.
What's wrong with churning cream in the back?
Oh boy!
You're gonna run a disclaimer on
Too
this.
many things to count.
Not for children.
It's good. It's really tart but light, and I would not drink that. I mean, I would not smoke this cigar if that was my drink of the night. This is really light and floral, and kind of citrusy, and I wouldn't smoke this with it. But yeah.
Brian's in line for the cream churning.
So Brian, my hermit life said, I love going to go to south, you know, down there. Oh, I love going to, I'm not sure. I love going to the south, you know, down there. The show's got to go down there. And
so is he saying down south to California or down south where the
I
show
think
begins?
he said, you know, down there.
But is he?
I don't think he's talking
SoCal?
about Texas.
Or SoCal.
What do you mean, Brian? Please elaborate.
He said he's in line for the cream journey.
That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Now we get it.
Yeah.
This is enjoyable. I'm having a good time, ladies. Thank you for the
I love
invite.
this one. I'm getting this one again.
Yeah. So drinks and
Absolutely.
smokes. Brian says, wink, wink. We know,
We
wink,
get
wink.
it
We
now.
like it. Yeah.
So what would you pair your drinks with? What movie?
So my drinks, I don't pair drinks.
Oh, we're going to do it today. So you're old-fashioned.
What?
If this old-fashioned, if I'm going to drink this, what movie would I drink this with? Go.
Casablanca.
Casablanca, good choice because old-fashioned movie, old-fashioned drink, classic. And had good taste in film. I
Mhm.
like it.
Thank you.
You?
I need to think about it.
Time's up!
I'm not quick to draw like this one.
All right, Orange Fizz, Paula.
Vanilla Sky.
With Tom Cruise, the one where he bangs the chick a bunch and then he gets an ugly face.
He gets in an accident, and he's a really rich guy. He gets in an accident,
Yeah.
a horrific car accident, and he's set himself up to be cryogenically preserved.
Yeah.
And you never know in the whole movie if he's actually recovered from the accident and he's living his life, or if he's in the dream that because when you decide you're going to be cryogenically preserved, you go and you pay them and you set up your dream. When I die and you preserve me, they're basically playing a film for you so that you think that you're alive until they bring you back to life somewhere in the future when they can do that. And so he had predetermined this story. So you never really know whether he's in that dream or or he recovered from the accident and he's living his life. And there's love between two women there. And
I just remember one chick going crazy on him.
Cameron Diaz goes nuts on him. Yeah. But then he's in love with what's her name? Hispanic. She was in Pirates of the Caribbean. One of the Pirates of the Caribbeans.
She was in the movie.
Long brown hair.
I know what you're talking about. Brain fart.
I know. I can't
She
think
was
of
in
her
the
name.
movie Blue with Johnny Depp. Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
Yes! 10,000 points for me. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the sweetest part in that movie, too. Like, it's always stuck with me. I always thought it was so sweet. Is he falls in love with her. And it's kind of like the whole thing of the movie. He meets her before his accident. And he's with her in that way. And she has a little beauty mark right there, like I do. And they're laying in bed and he says, I want to be that. If I ever die, I want to come back as that beauty mark right there.
Oh.
Well, then when he dies and you don't know if he's in his dream or his real life, he sees her again.
But he's all deformed looking?
But she doesn't remember him. And he's like, he sees her little beauty mark and he says, I want to be that beauty mark. And she kind of like, have I met him before? So it's kind of this neat thing that was something special between the two of them, but you still don't know whether he's awake or dreaming.
Interesting. I'll have to watch it now.
It's really good. It's in my top 3 all-time best films.
What's your top 2?
My number 2 is 28 Grams.
Oh, pretty good.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that film. And the reason I love that film is they tell the film backwards. there's two things going on in that film that I find fascinating that I've
like
never
that
seen in
as
another
well.
film. He's so good in it.
He's good
Is
in
they tell
everything.
the film backwards, so it's kind of like
Memento.
the end thing happens, and then you go back and you see all the things that led up to that moment, like dominoes. And it makes you realize that you have a car accident, you have anything that happens, there's just all these little dominoes in your life that have to line up to get you to that point. And then the second thing that's really cool about that film is that there's two main actors. It's Naomi Watts and Benicio. And in the beginning of the film, one is you perceive as the good person and the other as the bad person. And by the end of the movie, it's completely flip-flopped. Their lives come crashing together over an incident. And then as the story plays out, by the end of the movie, you're like, oh, like I'm not going to say who. One is really the good person and the other one is that they flip-flop in your eyes. And to do that, both of those things, to tell a story backwards and then to have that complete flip-flop of how you perceive the characters.
Someone was driven to madness to become a bad person.
I mean, that film had to be a director's challenge for sure. Yeah. And it's really well done. And it's a heavy film. It's not like a date film, It's a heavy film, but it's really good. And that's my number 2 film.
What's your number 1 favorite film?
You're going to laugh, probably.
Go on.
And it's not necessarily just the film. It's when I saw it at a time in my life. And it changed who I was. And those parts that have changed are with me still. But it was Deer Hunter.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna?
Robert De Niro.
It's a great film.
Oh, my God. What's her name? She's huge. Christopher Walken was in it. Robert De Niro. Meryl Streep. That's the first time I really paid attention to Meryl Streep, and I was just like floored by it. But that is a story about Vietnam. But I have to say that I kind of have a slash. So I saw them. They came out at the same time. I saw them both. They both take place during Vietnam, but Deer Hunter being about Vietnam, about guys who go to Vietnam and how that changed them as they came back. My other favorite is Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, the documentary.
Not the documentary, the film.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now. It's based off the book Heart of Darkness.
But they also have the documentary, which if you haven't seen,
I haven't seen that.
You need to watch that. It's such a
that
great documentary.
That film is set.
Seen any of these.
Okay, so that film is set in Vietnam, but it's not about the Vietnam War. It's about a person having a God complex. So Marlon Brando is in charge of these troops in Vietnam, and the war is over, and he just keeps living with these people, and he's got all these things that they haven't seen or come across, or he just has this charisma and he has this God complex, and he basically kind of goes AWOL, and the army sends Martin Sheen in to take him out or bring him back. And might have been,
Hopper's in there.
Marlon Brando probably did a few films after that, but not many, I don't think.
He did a few after that, but that was one of his.
But just a few, yeah.
Before that, he had just gotten done with Godfather.
So those two movies were really big for me when I was in high school, and my parents were like, "You cannot go see the Deer Hunter," and I snuck and went, and it was so moving. Like, I'm so glad I went, that I defied what they said and went, because it changed my opinion of. It made me realize that when there's a war, there's humanity on both sides.
Yeah.
There's people who have children and mothers, and on both sides. And I'm not anti-military in any way. I support the military and all that. My brother was in the military, but it really made me realize that it's a sad thing, and it should only happen when nothing else will work, because it's the humanity of it.
Yeah, it's one of my top 3 war films.
Humans against humans.
I like Apocalypse Now. I like Platoon, and Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my top 3.
I agree
so
with
then,
that.
you know, you got some other great films like Saving Private Ryan, and
Mm-hmm.
but those 3 are my 3 favorites.
How about G.I. Jane? That's right after she got her boob job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She had really big knockers and she was doing push-ups. That was a pathetic film.
I literally cannot think of movies right now. They're just like gone out of my brain. But I don't remember things like you do.
It's a good list of films. I would watch
yeah.
movies with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever watch comedies. Like my family is like,
so weird.
They drive me crazy, but I'm like, it's not funny. I just don't like slapstick humor. It's not funny to me. But the dramas that move me and I leave the theater like thinking about it for days, that's the kind of movie I like.
Yeah.
I think that I'm like more chick dramas, like heavy dramas like Children of the Lesser God and
Sophie's Choice. Not Without My Daughter.
I don't remember those.
No?
The other one was Tears of the Sun, I think it was. It was a war movie. That one was that was hard. That was hard to watch. But like really heavy ones. And there was one with Nick Nolte and Barbara Streisand where she was his psychiatrist and he was what was that called? And it was he was assaulted. He and his mother and his sister were assaulted and he had never processed
Brian's
it.
Song?
No.
Can't remember what it's called.
It's Nick Nolte, like when he was normal.
That one was rough. I cried all through that one, but that was a really good movie.
You know, that's kind of a sad thing too. Like a lot of people kind of laugh at Nick Nolte and make fun of him and stuff because he went a little.
Yeah.
But you know, he had a brain damaging motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
I thought that was Gary Busey.
Yeah, it is. Not Nick Nolte.
Oh, you're right.
They look the same.
They look pretty close.
One crazy white guy looks like every other crazy white guy.
They both look like this.
Big, tall, blonde, white guys.
In their mug shot. Gary Busey, yeah. And that always makes me feel bad because, you know, he was in all those movies with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And he was so good in there. But he just... Mel Gibson's a big cigar smoker, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a Hollywood cigar smoker for sure.
Yeah. I think I watch more TV series than I watch movies.
You ever watch Downton Abbey?
Oh, yeah.
I like Downton Abbey.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Luther?
No.
That's the one you told me to watch.
With Idris Elba.
Mm.
Okay, get over Idris Elba, will ya?
There's the one with Jeremy Piven where he owns the store.
So Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Sliding Doors.
Mr.
Yes.
Sethridge's or something like that.
That was good.
That was very good. The whole series, yeah.
So we have a couple comments here.
Yeah.
Heather Callahan said Sliding Doors would be a great film in this genre too. Have you ever seen Sliding Doors?
No.
Oh, that's really good. That's like a time travel. It's like the sliding doors. He goes back and forth. Oh. That's a great, great movie.
Another time travel one is, have you seen with Christopher, the guy in the wheelchair, Christopher Superman?
Oh, that died.
Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. He did with Jane
Austen.
No.
Goodall.
No.
Jane Goodall is the Gorilla Girl.
Jane Seymour.
And Jane Austen.
I don't know very many Janes. Okay?
Jane Austen is a writer, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm on the Jeopardy show or something.
And it was called Somewhere in Time. And
Somewhere in Time.
That one I was hysterically
That's a good movie too.
Over that one.
So Barry, who is part of the Cigar Enthusiast Network and has a show on Monday nights at this same time. Make sure you watch Barry's show. Barry is just a sweetheart. I love Barry. He said Deer Hunter was a fantastic movie, but he liked Apocalypse Now better.
Yeah, I agree.
So
they're both great films.
Yeah, they're just they're very different. Yeah. I mean, their whole theme is very different. However, I remember when the two came out and they came out close to each other, and a lot of people watched Apocalypse Now and they were like, I like this one or this one better, you know, as far as a Vietnam movie. And I was like, well, Apocalypse Now is not about Vietnam. It's deeper than that. And you can read the book Heart of Darkness is what that film was taken up. It's about a god having a god complex. It's just set in Vietnam. And then Barry said Beaches was a tearjerker. I haven't seen Beaches.
Yeah, it was.
Is that good?
Yeah.
The Prince of Tides. Is that the movie you were talking about with Nick
that
Nolte?
was so good. That one was
So Heather
good.
said the Prince of Tides is an old-fashioned drink for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes.
Because it's kind of a slow, revealing movie.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of, what do they call that? Mental.
Yeah.
Cerebral.
Yeah.
Cerebral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psychological thriller, kind of. Yeah. Those are my favorite, or psychological thrillers.
Yeah,
Arsenic
that was
and
a
Old
really
Lace.
good one.
That's one of my favorites.
And
And then my very favorite all-time number one movie is an old movie from the 40s called Gaslight. And it's the movie that gave the term when you're gaslighting somebody, trying to make them think they're crazy.
Yeah.
So that is what is her name?
we
my
talked
God,
about
she's
this when we were
amazing in it.
when I learned what gaslighting was. 'Cause
That's
it's
when
happening to me.
That's when I watched a film, and all of the emotions and everything that you're supposed to feel, Ingrid Bergman, played out in her face.
Oh wow.
She did not have to do a thing with her body, her face. And she would just be sitting there and he would say something and you would just watch her face change. And it would just go through 3 or 4 emotions, just her face changing.
Wow.
That's a great movie. The guy's name is coming to me. He's French. But what I really like about it is her name is Paula.
Yeah.
But he calls her Paula because he's
Paula.
French. And he tries to make her think she's going crazy so that he can get to her aunt's jewels, because her aunt was an opera singer and she had all these really famous jewels, like this really giant one she dies. He actually killed her. And so then he hooks up with her niece to get back into the house where she died, because he was a young boy. And he starts to make her think she's going crazy. And while she's like, oh my God, I have to go to bed, and they have her all sedated, he goes up in the attic and he's looking through all the aunt's stuff. And he eventually finds the jewels are sewn into the last dress she wore in the opera. But by then there's a policeman on the block who has figured things out, and he gets caught and all that. But if you want to see acting that is just freaking beyond,
Wow.
by Ingrid Bergman,
watch it now.
Gaslight. That is the that movie's crazy. Crazy.
I think that this fizzy drink would be any one of Elvis Presley's summertime
I like those movies.
jazzy.
The clam bake.
Yeah. That's what that reminds me
I like
of.
it.
is,
Elvis Presley's movies
summertime-
always follow the same format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the new guy,
Yeah.
cool guy,
And
finds a girl,
he can
then
sing and he can
sings, and then
dance
starts
and
fighting,
then-
pop,
yeah.
pop, pop.
And then the girls
Okay,
And then
we
goes
have
back into a song again, and then
yeah.
over.
We have to keep this party going because we have a ton of people watching. So
Yeah, that's an Elvis Presley drink right
Yeah.
there.
yeah, I could see that.
I don't know the names of his movies, but any of them would work.
So the other actress I like from the 40s is Jean Tierney. She's my favorite. And there's a movie called Leave Her to Heaven. Same thing. Acting in her face. Just that's a great movie. Leave Her to Heaven. It's
You have a much
It's
better
brutal.
film background. I think your son got it from you.
well when
I don't think you got it from him. I think he got it from you.
when I was young, but he has a part in him that started when he was a baby.
Right.
He would always play at things at eye level, like cars, or he had little houses. He would set them up. They're always like eye level so that they looked real.
Oh.
And he would set them up and he would always be looking at them like this. So there's something in him, but we've always had film in our family.
Yeah.
And like, when he was little, I was really into black and white 40s films. And there was a channel that had them on. I have like a shit ton of them on VHS, which does me no good.
You have a
But,
Any classic films.
yeah.
All the old school.
Ton of them. Mildred Pierce, all the Joan Crawford stuff. That's where I discovered Jean Tierney. just
Like the old school
Rebecca.
movies, like
Yeah.
Edward
like
G.
the old
Robinson.
movies.
Yes.
Because those are some of my favorites. Was my 3 old school favorite films are going to be Public Enemy.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And then you have Roaring Twenties is really good, and then also Easy Money.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 that I really like.
Yeah, that is a
old
good
school,
one.
like gangster
Yeah.
type flicks that are just to hold up to this.
I forgot
today.
to say, but way back here, my son was on, and he was like, it was when we were drinking these, and he was like, cheers. So cheers, Gibson, if you're still on. My sweet little son. Gibson. The original G. Okay. Somebody, Saint the Great. Wow. Somebody called Saint the Great. Do you know Saint the Great?
Mm.
I don't
I've
either.
never heard of it.
Question: why is Newport owned by an incorporation R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company and Cheyenne Cigars owned by a LLC? Why is this different? They both sell in the same stores.
Interesting fact. But you should probably hit up Cigar Obsessions channel because we don't talk about that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We have no
If you're
idea.
trying to learn something about cigars, wrong show.
I know. Well, on some of my shows, we learn about cigars.
We learn fun facts.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
Not
interesting.
knowledge about that.
It's a very
We're not
interesting
going to
question.
be debating pH levels of soils
Yeah.
in the valleys of where they grow tobacco. So, I mean,
R.J. Reynolds, tobacco. Tobacco company. I think that might be the company my grandparents worked for. Is it really old?
they were slave owners.
No, they were immigrants, and they worked in a tobacco factory their whole lives.
They were slaves.
No, they came here through Ellis Island
They were slave adjacent.
by choice from Slovenia, and long before Melania Trump was ever born.
I'm having.
Wow, I sense.
Yeah.
I sense
There's
some little bit of saltiness coming from
Yeah.
over here.
That was.
She's a beautiful lady, and it's not her fault. She's married
She's
to people
really
you may not
not.
like.
She's really.
She's
not that
beautiful in every
beautiful.
little spot, isn't she? Because you can check it out.
Wow. Those who live in glass houses, Paula. Those who live in glass houses.
I
You
don't.
see every little spot of.
I don't show every little spot. Let's see what else. Barry, who does the Monday night show right here on Cigar Enthusiast Network. You got to check out his show. No bones about it. I like it. They just talk about everything. It's good. He said Betty Davis is one of his favorites. And
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
gosh.
What's the one movie that you will always watch if it's on TV, even if you own it?
Oh, Barry said R.J. Reynolds does more cigarettes than cigars.
Yeah.
But what did you
what's
say?
the one movie that's, if it's on TV, you'll watch it, even if you own it or seen it 1,000 times?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I'll watch that. It doesn't matter where in the movie it is. I'm going to watch it.
Ooh, nice.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one do you?
I don't care. I like
You
them.
smoke
I
one.
haven't had this one yet.
Then smoke that one. I'll smoke mine.
Which one is that? What do you smell? Oh, a Bugatti.
I'm going for the Bugatti.
If you can't afford the car, you can afford the cigar.
They're really good. So I'm just going to do a shout out. Just Google Bugatti cigars. And I can't remember where I ended up getting them, but they have a white label cigar that is in non-existent. I bought the last 4 on the planet Earth. And I'm not sharing. But I went back and bought these. They have a blue label and a red label. And they're a little bit different. Like that one has a natural. It's not a Connecticut. Is it more like a natural, isn't it?
Yeah, or sun-grown.
Yeah. And then the
Maybe.
red one is a Maduro. But they're really good. They're creamy. They're smooth. But they have pepper and a little spice. I really like them. They're kind of like my go-to.
I'll cut you.
And besides, I think you look really cool smoking a Bugatti cigar. I just can't get past it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What do you need?
Your lighter. Mine is dead. I don't know where it went. It
Oh,
was right up
I must
here.
have put it here. Okay, I'm doing drinks.
What's your next drink?
That's it. I was going to make 3. I can just make something up with what I have here.
Okay.
Okay, I got an idea.
Ooh.
Mike G Super.
Can I pour this in the
available at
plant?
MikeGCigars.com.
Yeah, and they're delicious.
Okay, so let's try this. Let's just make something up. I'm gonna do.
So I have a question.
Go on.
Is a V cut more masculine or feminine, or does it matter?
It
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know
so
what,
what
Amy?
they say a V cut is supposed to do, I don't know, but the books tell me that when you smoke a torpedo cigar, it takes all the flavor of the cigar and tapers it, so you get a little bit stronger. You can taste the notes of the cigar better. They say the purpose of V cut is to do the same thing because it's an inverted version of that.
Okay.
That's what the books say.
Okay.
I just like it because it's a nice, bigger.
It's
a bigger draw, yeah. And I can
without
taste
all that.
And I can taste the wrapper along with the smoke.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
you
I
don't
like it.
get so much
Mm-hmm.
of the in your mouth. That's what I don't like. I don't
Although
like
you
all
can
that.
go.
I've done that.
Okay, let me
So-
get one of my other.
I
Oh,
must.
that's Atlantic.
I
City.
must put my tongue on it too much.
Here's an old.
Tongue on the tip.
Yeah, I gotta keep my tongue off the tip.
Go on, Paula.
Here's an old vintage mixer from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas.
1964.
Oh, did you tell your news?
And I have these great little picks. Look at these sweet little things I got in a vintage shop.
Girl.
So for an olive or something, they are from the New York World's Fair in 1964.
Oh, they're older than me.
Okay, try
See
this,
it? Can you
Mike.
see it on the thing? Look on the screen. Look on the screen.
It's out of focus. Pull it back just a hair. No. Forward towards the camera and then hold it really still. No, they can't see it. I think it's too shiny.
That's good. What is it?
It's a world. It's a globe. And then on the back it says New York World's Fair 64, 65. What I put in there was whiskey,
Yes.
Coke,
Yes.
and chocolate bitters.
Oh, delicious.
Does it taste like root beer, kind of? That'd be my guess. The chocolate bitters would make.
You didn't do the flaming Dr. Pepper, huh?
I don't know. Try it. Not so much, but it's still good.
But it's good. It tastes like Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
not
Like
root
the
beer.
pepper. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper. That is good.
Or Mr.
Yeah.
Pibb.
Oh.
Or Dr. Fizz.
Or what was that new one?
Mr.
Dr.
Pibb.
Fizz, Mr. Pibb.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pibb. Was it Mr. Pibb?
Mm-hmm.
With
Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
Mr. Pibb
They
with
came
two
out
B's.
with one at one time that had extra caffeine in it.
Oh, that's Jolt Cola.
Yeah, but it was a Dr. Pepper flavor.
Oh, I don't know that one.
But it was along the joke.
So
Delicioso.
let's talk about our trip.
Oh, yeah.
So we've booked a room in Vegas on the 12th through the 15th of May to see the what is its official name is Premium Tobacco and More Expo. So there's not only cigars, but there's tobacco and vape.
RJ Reynolds will be there.
Yeah, RJ Reynolds and vape stuff. Yeah, vape stuff. Anyway,
Will they have marijuana and CBD stuff?
No, because it's tobacco only.
Oh,
it's for the trade. So it's for the trade. It's for wholesale people to
basically cigars and more. So anything tobacco related.
Yeah. And the owners of the company will be there to talk to their lounge owners and their people that retail their products. However,
Davidoff will be there.
I think it's the best time to go because you don't have a bunch of cigar smokers there. You have people in the trade. So you're still going to meet people in the trade. And Mike G owns a lounge. So, maybe I'll get to get in the room. Yeah. So we're riding on his coattails. But even if we don't get into the room during the expo, they all party afterwards.
No, we're going to get in the room. How are we not going to go there and not get in the room?
They're going to let me in.
We'll have passes.
Anyway, I'm going to do my show live from there because it's a Wednesday through Saturday.
Standing out front.
Yeah.
No.
It's a Wednesday through a Saturday. So I'm going to do my Thursday night show live from there. I'll be walking around interviewing people and we'd love for you to join us. And you can always message me and say that you're going and we'll make sure that we meet up and have a pool day or
free drinks on Paula.
Oh, yeah.
If you can find her.
Oh yeah, in my Versace room. We're gonna have full bar set up, and we're gonna definitely have some time at the pool with drinks.
Yeah.
And the show, the Gold Goose show. So Gold Coast Gentleman was just in Vegas with his wife, and they were staying at one of the bigger hotels, and they were able to smoke cigars at the pool.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I think Vegas is just smoke friendly.
Yeah.
They're smoker friendly. And
so.
I'm thinking that we could have some pool time and have drinks and smokes. And yeah, so come meet me and it'll be fun. Mike's going, Amy's going. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
We talked about going to the ice room.
Oh yeah. In Red Square.
Red Square.
And
if we go there,
it's a place I've always wanted to go.
I'm
What's the ice
taking
room?
a hiatus.
It's in Red Square. So it's
a
a vodka bar. It's Russian.
Oh, nice.
and you sit on ice cubes.
Everything in the bar is made out of ice. The chairs, the tables, the bar, your glasses, everything's made out of ice. So when you get there, you have to pay extra, but they give you a big fur coat and gloves, and then you sit on the blocks of ice, and it doesn't freeze your bum because you have a fur coat on.
Yeah. But if we go there, I am having vodka because that was my drink when I.
No, it's a whole year.
No,
I'll have it for you.
No, I'm having it out of my ice shot glass.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
Oh my God, I couldn't.
The glasses are ice.
Sliding down.
The table's ice. The bar is ice. So they pour your drink, and it's just in this ice glass on the bar. It's really cool.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
And I would never do it again in my life. And
why not?
I can't think of anybody more fun to do it with. So.
But we are going to spend a lot of time at the cigar thing,
and
too.
It would be one
mixing
drink,
and
my normal.
Yeah. Are you sure? Wink, wink.
One.
Wow, this cigar. This is a lot of smoke.
I like this one.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a little stronger
Bugatti?
than the Oblongata, but I still like it.
I think there was a Bugatti that was lighter than that, wasn't there? Was that the lightest one?
That's the lightest one.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There was 3.
We got to take you to...
there was a Maduro, an Oscuro, and that one.
When we go there to Vegas, we'll take you to Vado Cigars.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if you think that cigar is big. We'll have you give you one of their big ones.
I'm down. I want to do it. Yeah.
Two-fister?
It's this.
It's
100 ring gauge, and it's about 4 soda cans tall.
Oh, well.
And if you guys want to,
I'd have to be there for a while.
If you guys want to see it, if you go on my Instagram page on the top where you
I can smoke it.
Save stories, if you scroll all the way to the right, it's called Big Vado, and I spend a whole day smoking it. I think it took me like 13 hours.
That's the one you did.
Yeah, it's ginormous.
Yeah.
Do you just keep smoking it, or do you?
No, he took little breaks.
I took my time. Had some coffee in the morning with it. Mm-hmm. Then ate breakfast and smoked some more. Then had lunch and smoked some more. Had dinner and smoked some more. Finished about midnight.
Oh, it was all.
But it was good though. I mean, if it was bad tobacco, I would have stopped. But they actually rolled a really good blend, so I didn't have a problem with it. And it was like a light Connecticut, so I smoked the whole thing.
Wow.
Granted, I didn't want to smoke cigars for the next 2 days.
Oh.
But
you're cigar now.
You had enough.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not feeling it. My body was like, we're cool.
So Barry said a box pressed Robusto is his favorite. Me too.
Well,
Robusto is my favorite size, and I like a box press. So, yeah, I have to agree with that. Box pressed Robusto. Yeah.
So, are you telling him where we're staying? Or no?
Oh yeah, we're staying.
You're gonna get the stalkers. No.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, hear that, stalkers? All welcome. Woo! Follow her on Instagram and in real life.
Stalkers can turn into nice friends. I think what I love is that we're staying at the Sahara, which is an old.
This isn't gonna end well.
Is an old boutique Vegas hotel, and they've been closed for a while.
It's called Motel 6.
And they've totally redone it.
Way off the strip.
The no-tell motel.
We got good rates because they just opened up, and I think they want people to stay there, and so we're getting the Versace room for inexpensive. And
the Alexandria.
I know it looks like Versace though, right? This is totally.
It's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Plus, we think there's mirrors on the ceiling.
There is mirrors on the ceiling over each bed.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make some good Instagram photos.
That'll make up for the fact that we didn't stay in the king executive suite that has the peep show window in the shower.
Yeah.
Always my favorite.
I don't know what it looks like, but it
What are you
sounds
doing in there?
very
You washing? Wash real good.
You
The spot.
You missed the spot. Yeah. But you shave your legs before you shave your
Interesting.
yeah. Okay. Is Vado still open in Las Vegas? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna call Paul directly and be like, "Yo, where's my sticks?"
Boston Jimmy said, "See you out there." Awesome. Okay, we have to be sure and find you. Yeah. That would be great. Yeah. Ooh, we've had lots of comments. I like it. I love when people ask questions and make comments. So we were kind of down on people, and I was going to say, let's shut it down. Now we're back up.
How many people? How long have we been on?
Oh, like almost 2 hours now, probably. Let me see.
We might need to put these people out of their misery.
Oh, my phone's down here. I dropped my phone.
6:45.
Almost, yeah, an hour and 45 minutes. So that's not our record.
Good show, everybody.
Yeah, that was fun.
Remember, you can go to MikeGCigars.com and purchase yourself some Mike G Super Connecticut's. I take this time to shamelessly plug myself.
Oh, yes, for sure, because they're delicious cigars.
Delicious.
Yeah, they're, I think
Never
make a
had a
great
bad
gift.
one. Never had a bad one.
I think what I like about it is they're both kind of creamy and smooth at the same time, but they have a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
They're
You got
not
that-
wimpy.
You got that spice.
Yeah.
You got the spice, but yet they're creamy and have the smoothness, but they're also, to me, they're very complex.
It's like a very creamy angelic angel dipped in a devilish spice.
Oh.
I like that. You know how sometimes you smoke cigars, they might just have two flavors like leather and cocoa or something. I don't know. Yours has kind of these layers of flavor.
Yeah.
It
I get bored.
has a
I get bored
complexity.
easy, and I don't want my
Mhm.
Connecticut to taste like smoke.
That's why you hang around me.
Yeah,
I'm never boring,
multi-layered
right?
facts, hard facts. I said hard.
How many times? Did you say
So
that?
Brian, my hermit light said, Mike G, Instagram with the question mark. He has an Instagram.
I have an Instagram. It's Mike G.
His chew.
That's nice.
Mike G,
That's
nice.
Mike G. That's nice.
This is
all
how
together, no spaces, no nothing. Just Mike G. That's nice.
And then he has Mike G Premium Cigars.
No,
You don't anymore?
false. I have Mike G. Cigars on
Oh.
Instagram. But if you go to my profile, Mike G. That's nice. It'll be in the profile. But follow Mike G. That's nice. That's where all my stuff is at.
So this is what he does. He gets all the ladies to smoke a cigar like this. Well, usually his.
I get all the ladies.
Like this.
I don't know about that.
And then you say, that's nice.
That's nice.
Real nice.
Real nice. In fact, if you're a lady that actually smokes cigars and doesn't just pose, like a real smoker like Paula here, hit me up. I'm looking for more women for Wonderful Women Wednesdays. I like to feature female
I'm
cigar
never on there.
smokers. You were on there already.
I was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've already been on there.
I should be on every
I
Wednesday.
did. I've done it for like a year and a half, and now I'm like ran out of women that smoke cigars. So all you need to do is just hit me
Amy?
up, say you want to be featured. I post about 4 or 5 photos from your timeline, and I tell everybody to follow you. So pretty simple. It's just basically I like to highlight female smokers.
Yeah, it's a great way for women to get followers because every time you post something of me, I get a bunch of new followers. Yeah. So it is nice. It's nice to support each other and yeah.
Because that was my biggest pet peeve. As being a video game guy and like a gun guy, I noticed the trend was like every single time it started with fitness girls, and then they started going over to the gaming world. And they didn't play video games, but they would pose with a controller. Like, look, I'm a gamer, but they're not really a gamer. Or they get these girls that like, look, I shoot guns, but they're not into guns. And I see girls with, I smoke a cigar and it's not lit and they're holding it backwards. So beat that with a cigar world. I'd prefer women who actually smoke cigars, enjoy cigars. They don't got to be an expert, but just enjoy them, and I like to feature them. That's it. Simple.
What a nice
Okay,
guy.
so Boston Jimmy said, I'm in the Sahara also. He's staying in the Sahara too.
Yay!
So we're staying in what's the name of our room? The
Alexandria.
So we're in the Alexandria Tower.
Yeah.
But still we're staying at the same place. And
Jimmy?
the Alexandria Tower not only has its exclusive rooftop pool for people staying in the tower, but they have their own bar.
Oh,
We're going to take over that bar. So
But no
we'll
need-
hook
but
up
no-
with you.
But no need to look for us because I already called dibs.
You and like 3 others. You just don't know it. Okay. Boston Jimmy also said, because all women want stalkers. I don't mind.
yeah.
I can handle
And then
them.
next week, I got stalkers.
I can handle them, and
She can handle them.
We can handle them in other places, just not at our own home. You know.
true that. Stalk
know.
me in Vegas, would
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Okay, Boston Jimmy's laughing. Oh, that's great. So I'm totally down to meeting you, and we have to be sure and get together with you. That's great. I love it. Okay, see. What else? No other questions right now, but we got a fair amount of people on. What do you guys want to do? We're
Should we
going
call
to
it?
shut the party down?
Yeah, let's end on a high
I'm gonna
note.
shut the party down.
I'm ready for
But
tacos.
I wanted to say that I will not be doing my show next week. So just hang in there with me. I'm not gonna be doing my show next week, but then I'll be back. So yeah. You know us Hollywood women, we have to take a little time off here and there. So yeah. Okay, we hope you enjoyed. We had old fashioned tonight. We had a Ramos Fizz. We had, what was that? A brain tumor shot. We smoked the Asylum 13, the Ogre. You smoked Black Market by Alec Bradley.
By Alec Bradley, good stick.
Yeah, and it was a Lancero. And you smoked,
Oblongata.
the Oblongata by Asylum 13. And we all enjoyed
And
our
a
sticks.
Bugatti.
Yeah.
And
Mike
now you're
G.
smoking a Bugatti. And what are you
G,
smoking
Mike
now?
G Super Connecticut.
Of course. And those are
Available
delicious.
at MikeGCigars.com.
Yes.
Or Taylor Cigar Lounge in Long Beach.
Yes.
Havana Cigars in Studio City. Or Cigar Time in Cerritos.
Let's totally give a shout out to Taylor's Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell Mike's cigars. They're my local lounge. It's my lounge of choice. It's close to my house. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous lounge. Probably one of the nicest lounges I've been in. And Albert, who owns the lounge, is just like top drawer and top shelf. Top drawer. Top shelf.
He's top something. Great lounge, great people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
it is
is.
a really great place.
Everybody
So
makes you feel comfortable and at home.
yeah, and if you haven't tried a Mike G Super Connecticut, definitely do. I mean, it's nice.
We're missing
Really
out.
nice. Yeah. And you're getting ready to head down south and work on a couple more blends, right?
We should be having a Super Maduro and a Super Habano coming soon. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Nice.
And they're all super.
Super.
They're not plain, they're super.
No.
Because who wants a plane?
No.
Mhm.
Think about it. You go
Or
to
an original.
in a
or
world full of Maduro cigars and Habano cigars, you're gonna look, which one should I get? You can get a Maduro or you can get the Super Maduro.
Super.
What are you
I
gonna
want
buy?
the Super.
The super.
I always want the super. Super size me.
Super salad. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So sorry I won't be here next week, but just keep track on my Instagram and I'll let you know.
What's your
When
Instagram,
I'm back.
Paula?
My Instagram is Chix, spelled with an X, CHIX _ the letter N _ sticks, spelled correctly. So it's Chix and sticks with an underscore in between.
Yeah, mine's Mike G. That's nice. Mike G. That's nice. All together, no spaces.
real nice.
Real nice.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you shortly. Stay tuned. And when I'm skipping next week, but when I come back, it's going to be pretty awesome. So
Bigger and better than ever.
yeah. So hang in there with me. And like I always say, be kind and keep chasing your stars.